Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. In the middle of your spread on this full moon coming up, we have Three of Swords in the middle of your spread. So that tells me there's something there that you know it's time to move forward from. You know, this is like grief stored in your heart there, and it's weighing on in your heart at this time, and it's time to bring this pain up so that way you can start to release it and heal it, because it's made you attract a lot of conflict, because you're holding down a lot of sorrow and emotional pain inside, and it's not allow you to receive in the way that you deserve. You know, you're being asked to open up. On the bottom of your deck, you got Three of Pentacles, and this is, you know, the energy, the embodiment of creation. So if there's something that you've been working on the side, or wanting to, or observing someone who's doing that, and you're being inspired by this, work and connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best for you, air signs. This part of you needs extra attention. If you start to sow these seeds right now, just start a blog, even if it's capture your muse. So, you know, things you love, don't make it anonymous if you want, you know, wherever you are, meet yourself there, you know, but it definitely needs to be expressed in a bigger way. Those are the words that I'm hearing, for you to plant these dream seeds, like nurture your dreams, you know, with love and appreciation. And it's going to allow you to help heal. It's going to allow you to really trust again, to surrender into your full power by letting go. And I feel like, you know, you've been on this path, a lot of you, for a year, the past year to 2 years, where you are a lot smarter in your choices. You're able to defend yourself with the Five of Wands here. You beat out the competition wherever you go, and you handle conflict pretty well. You're quick on your feet as an air sign. You know, that's logic, that's intellect. Like, you are able to agree to disagree. You are able to bring down tension and in a very clever, very positive way. But something has dimmed your life. Something has put you back into this scarcity belief, and the universe is asking you to open up to the nature of abundance, especially in these next 1 to 3 months. It's very, very critical, so that you could start to, again, remove these blocks from the heart that's been not allowing you to succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So your life is calling for you to really step up into your full power rather than playing it small. And if you haven't been appreciated where you are right now, you know, and they're not celebrating you, like, celebrate yourself, celebrate your own recent accomplishments outside of this environment. You know, do something special for yourself to commemorate your little moments, you know, baby steps. You deserve so much more, and you know this. So I feel this Scorpio full moon is going to have you going within, reassessing and taking stock of your life, and letting go of anything that, or anyone that no longer makes you happy, and notice who and what brings you joy, right? That it's time for like a cleanup. And I think that's something these next 3 months moving forward could play in the back of your mind with the Nine of Swords here, losing sleep at night. But everything is coming into fruition. Your legacy is protected. There's going to be a fresh start and an opportunity for you to begin again in whatever this is that you've felt detached for quite some time, right? Stop ruminating in the past and longing for the future. Your life is happening to you right now, air signs. Get out of the head and into the body and into your heart, because life is going to fully open up, and you might miss it if you were stuck between the past and anxious about the future. So taking this pause, you're being asked to do this with this full moon in Scorpio. You know, as air signs, you guys are the water bearers. You do have connection to emotions, and tap into your feminine genius, creative genius at this time. If you can, start journaling, painting. I see somebody, you know, going out in nature and picking, you know, different leaves and acorns and twigs and going home and creating something. Just whatever inspires you spiritually, surrender to that beauty. Maybe go in nature, take a break and spend time to commune with God's source universe, so that you could start to replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy that nature has to offer. And it's free. This is, because sometimes in our fears we can feel resistance, and we step away from the things that we need to really look at closely. It pushes us away even further from the things that we're avoiding. So you're afraid to go there, maybe because you might find something terrible about yourself, but give yourself an opportunity to know the deeper truth and use this Scorpio full moon energy to your advantage, so that way you could start to allow the divine to reveal to you the beliefs and the foundation, so that you could challenge them and it'll force you to be present and observe, and you're going to be more open to healing and let go of doubt or judgment on yourself. Because when you let go of judgment on yourself, others will do the same. So it's only when you judge yourself that others judge you. So your power is within you. So hold the vision. I really feel like there's a lot of inspirational insights that you guys have from within, and that's gonna really try to derive that energy and motivation with this full moon, and allow it to help you upload and download and transmit, a sense of purpose. And you have abilities, and you have the capacity to do numerous things at one time. But there is a calling for focused purpose on healing, because you're going to have the ultimate completion. Everything that you need is going to come together here. So there's really nothing to worry about. Just the air energy. Lots of swords in the future here. Future, overthinking it. Just try and lighten up a little bit more, air signs, so because it doesn't have to be so serious. And it's not always easy to be here on Earth. I get that, but you can always find time to laugh and to be silly and have fun on your own or with your friends or your family. And it is important to do so. So I used to always take myself so seriously, but I find myself, as the layers peel, you can't hide who you are anymore. You're almost being asked by the divine to show everyone how the universe sees you, and that's a beautiful thing. Let's pull you an advice card. Air signs, these are channeled messages that I uploaded during the winter season. I like to share this. Wow, this is the same thing that's water signs had. That's fascinating. So it has a lot to do with not giving up on your healing, because and your healing health, because you keep looking for answers, but learning to trust the intuition, the answers, right? Allow it to flow through you, because healing is not just on its way, but there's also a lot of guilt and shame being removed, so that you could start to nourish this new you that's emerging, and it's your life force is going to go back up again. So you got impermanence. Man suffers because of his craving to possess and keep forever things which are essentially impermanent. His own person, loved ones, and material objects. All these things are impermanent. Like water slips through your fingers the tighter you clutch. Those who possess are themselves possessed. They are slaves to their own illusions in life. Possessiveness is a denial of the right of people and things to live and change. Thus, the possessor actually loses. So if you're holding on tight to a certain belief system that is ingrained because of patterning, programming, you're just basically moving from one world to the next world. And it's in between worlds that is the best, oh my God, the best space to intuit, to be creative, because it's such fertile ground, it's somewhere where you're questioning your belief systems and then asking the divine what is possible. And then when you learn how to balance the cognitive dissonance, you're not going to feel like you're at a crossroads. You're going to you're going to start to see your way out of this habitual way of being that's become so familiar to you. And from there, you give birth to new. Your soul's truth can speak as you go into this expanse energy, and you're gonna feel safe to trust it and trust that call into the new world and the new earth and this new life that you feel inside of you, air signs. It's beautiful.